Hey, thanks for joining me again. Alright, let's finish this up. Murder and Mayhem, Part 3. We have to find and kill Hornigold. Now, as I mentioned earlier, this is a practice run, okay? This is all one run. The whole mission in one run. And it's a final practice run of the first part, the ship's part, okay? But I hadn't actually practiced this part. And although I beat the game a long time ago, I haven't done this part, finding Hornigold on Santanias, in a long time. So this, what you're watching right now, is kind of semi-blind, okay? Has anybody ever tried using a berserk dart on an animal? Is that possible? I just thought of that. I'm sure it's not possible. I could be wrong. Post a comment. That'd be wild. A deer goes berserk, runs up to you, starts gnawing on your face. It's a deer! Okay, so I got a marker, or the game's giving us a marker on Hornigold. I know where he is. It's just a matter of getting up there. So I'm working this out. Like I said, I'm going, semi-blind here. It's been a long while since I played this mission, so I've forgotten completely what to do. So I'm kind of like fumbling around here a little bit. Humble apologies. But like I said, I wanted to include all that great naval action that I did in the previous videos there. So I didn't want to, not include that and start over again. Some things I just, they're one in a million. Alright, so I'm getting into a rhythm here. Spotted a couple guys on the beach. Gonna hang out here, plot their movements, do a little recon, and see if I can get a stealth kill on them. Okay, now looks like a great opportunity. Down they go, double kill, but I've been spotted, no biggie. I don't mind hacking and slashing on land. You may have heard me comment in the previous video that I try to avoid hacking and slashing when I'm on a ship. That's mainly because there's no elbow room. And as you're running around, you're always bumping into stuff. And you know what Eddie does when he bumps into stuff? He sticks to it and he starts running up it. And it just completely throws off your rhythm, I find. So that's one main reason why I try to avoid hacking and slashing on ships. But on land, I have no problem. I love hacking and slashing. Get into a good sword fight. Okay, so I'm figuring things out here. I spotted Hornigold. I know he's up there. And I can see a couple of big tree branches hanging very suspiciously close to each other. So obviously that's the route to take to get up there. One of the routes you can take. There we go. I finally remember that you can't fight scouts. You have to counter them. This is funny. Dead enemy sights. You're dealing with Clint Eastwood here.
I've got a shot. I've got a clear shot.
Here's a perfect example of what I'm talking about. Get into a hack and slash situation here on land, and if you feel like you're in trouble, you can just run, reposition, and go at him again. But there's no elbow room to do that on a ship. Now I'm running because I know that brute just dropped a bomb. Ba-boom. There you go, it goes off.
Fish in a barrel, mate.
That wasn't planned.
Come
That
on,
was
don't
just
lose the dick.
Edward Sticky Hands doing his thing.
Press him hard.
Okay, so I just want to like position these guys right. Enough of that. Shoot the brute. Dropping the bombs.
What? We've a bush sneak.
Trying to reload. Yeah, getting into a hack and slash situation with a bomb maniac, you know, a brute that's repeatedly dropping bombs. It's a pain in the arse. Because it takes so long to trip him, you know, like you gotta trip him, right, to bring him down. It takes so long to trip him, but by the time you trip him, his bomb's gone off, you know. And when there's a couple of them on the scene, it can be especially tricky. Also, this is all about survival. I know I got a great naval run behind me and I don't want to blow it. So I'm like fighting for the run, if you will. I want this run to stay alive. I don't want to screw it up with a desynchronization. Have a black mark on my name. Jack, you get desynchronized. Shame on you. Shame for shame. Ooh. Okay, so doing some recon here once again. Looking at these very suspicious tree branches hanging over close to each other. That's obviously the route up. Or one of the routes up. Don't have to worry about them. Get a running kill on this guy. And that looks very climbable, so up we go. We're there. Down you go. Was trying to do an air kill on him, but anyways, that'll do. So across the trees we go. Reconning the situation here. Looks like about a half a dozen guys. We're gonna have to plow through to get to Hornigold. Either that or speed run towards him. Directly towards him, see if we can kill him right away. I go for the more strategic option. I'm gonna do a peekaboo on this brute here. This is a total sucker play. He's the only one that can see me. So peekaboo, he sees me. His detection meter feels halfway up and he comes on over. This will be great because I can loot him for some smoke bombs. Here, I want to check my smoke bomb count. There we go. Got some. This is funny. This is so funny. I've never seen this happen before. Everyone's at full alert, okay? And I managed to get into a stalking zone and they can't find me. This is really rare. They can't find me. Usually when this happens, they always flush you out. When they're at full alert and they're close to you, and there's a whole bunch of them, they always flush you out. These guys are like, okay, there's a couple of pillars in the way. This is confusing. We've never had this situation before. Okay, I'm just gonna start throwing bombs around willy-nilly and see if I can nail them. Okay, it's time for some hack and slashery. We got a smoke bomb. Let's make use of it. Captain. He got smoke in his eye, so we can take him down right away without having to do the old boot to the nuts trick. And that was a smashing success. Now you do have an optional objective, air assassinate Hornigold, which you could do from that viewpoint there. If you climb the viewpoint, you'll be conveniently above him, and then you could do an air assassination. I'm not going to bother with that.
I know this bastard, and I've seen what
I'm just going to like slowly creep up the stairs with my pistol drawn. As soon as I can get him his head and do boom, headshot, and that's it.
Be ready for anything.
There we go.
You could have been a man who stood for something. But you've a killer's heart now. With nothing but metal to show for all your blunders.
Damn sight better than you, Ben. The heart of a traitor who thinks himself better than his mates.
Aye, and proven true. What have you done since Nassau fell, huh? Nothing but murder and mayhem.
You threw in with the very kind we once hated!
No! These Templars are different. I wish you could see that. But if you continue on your present course, you'll find you're the only one walking it. With the gallows at its end.
It may be. But now the world has one less snake in it. And that's enough for me.
Voila, he's done, no? No 100% memory sync for the Slackster, but hey. Picking your nose there, Eddie. Stop that slack. Okay, I'm sorry. Yeah, hey, I'd like to thank you all very much for watching. What I want to do just before signing off is climb this viewpoint, just in case it has some kind of like effect on where I respawn when I start up the game again. There we go. Viewpoint synchronized, and we are done. Once again, thanks a lot for watching. See you next video.